Okay, I'm hoping I'm live here. Goodness gracious. Hopefully you guys will find your way over here. What a pain in the shape. You computer is being because of the Microsoft update today, which made me have to use Elsa's webcam for the entire thing. Hiss again, Curly, stupid Windows. Being a pain in the butt. Alright, that's creating some glitch. No. Alright, so my workspace is a little messy because, of course, at the last minute I realized that it was not doing what it was supposed to be doing. And that is all on account. Hopefully the other ladies will find their way over here. Hi, Tina. How are you? If you ladies will just bear with me for a second, I'm also going to run over to Facebook and post this because the link everybody has is now bad. Bad, I tell you. It is the 7th, and it is, I'm such a mess, at 9:07 p.m. Ooh. I hope you guys enjoyed Elsa's sale today. She had some good stuff I tell you. And then I need to close my door because the boys are in the other room playing games and I can hear them. Let me pop that into Beamer's channel as well. I can't see what you're saying to me at the moment, but I will be right over there. Ever just one of those days. Everything's been slightly to the left today. All right. We'll just leave it at that. People will find us if they're meant to. Okay, so now I am supposed to take this over to my channel so that I can look at it in YouTube the way you guys are looking at it in YouTube. And here we are. There's my live. I'm probably going to have to turn off the volume as soon as it quits circling screening me. Around to the, here we go. Volume, come on. There we go. Ah, I got it. All right. Curly Rose. Hello, Rose. I haven't seen you in 900 years. It seems like. Let me put myself on live chat. Are you still talking about the zombies? Oh, my God. Oh, my gosh, woman. I sold zombie fabric a way back. I still have some. It's up there somewhere. Let me see if I can find it so I can show it to you. Hold on, I got it. It's on a shelf. There's a good chance I might drop something on me. Because that's how I roll. All right. I didn't drop it on me, so that means there's some sort of impending disaster surely coming my way. Not on that side. Into the cutoffs, where the actual thingies go. Ah. This one's fine. I have the cutoffs I can show you. I don't know what I did with all of the actual fat quarters I still have left. There's my zombies. Let's see. Oh. These are mine, and these are cutoffs from, I got a few of the cutoffs from Al's that she gave me that I can use for other things. So that's, these ones were my fabric, and I have fat quarters of it somewhere. I had some left. But I didn't have the pinup girls. That was Elle's. Hello, Brenda. Yes, take two, stupid thing. Oh, Scotty's home and he's driving you bananas. Amy's live. Cat's awake. The world will surely feel the life-threatening situation that is both of us being at one place at one time. So there we go. There's some zombies for you to look at. You can't say I didn't include some zombies in my live. Yeah, I got a few of the offcuts that I can use on some journals and stuff that she gave me. She was kind enough to share with me. All right. So, let's see. Brenda! iZombie or what other? Is there another one? I haven't been watching very much TV. I've been watching a lot of movie reruns. Okay, so I learned it's supposed to go like this. You do your flippy, then you have, okay, let's see. It's supposed to be a whole progression of what happens here. So you must start with the bottom one, and then that one, and then that one. So it's supposed to go like that, so that when you open it, you're flipping both ways. Ha ha ha, I watched the video to figure it out. So there we go. Now we know. I learned a thing. So Kat's in the room, and Brenda and Rose. I like iZombie. If it's on Netflix, if it's on Real TV, then I probably don't know what it is. So these are supposed to do the same thing. So you got your one, flippy, flippy, flippy. It's supposed to go like that. Did I already do this one? Nope. All right, so we'll come over here. We'll do this one. So one, flippy, flippy, flippy. There we go. That's how it's supposed to work. Real TV, then I don't know what it's called. Not a clue. So, I watched some of the video in bits and pieces this week. Has just been bananas. As you can imagine, I have my fall color kit, and I got behind on the dyeing because that seems to be perpetually my issue. I took an afternoon and I went out scavenger, and there always seems to be some sort of shenanigans going on with those dye vats. I had a little snafu, but I'm on track to be finished by Monday. So, but it's crazy. It's some crazy stuff going on with the dye. Oh, I love The Walking Dead. Love it, love it, love it. That is Real TV, but I buy the season on and don't nobody ruin season 10 for me. I have not seen the last half of it because I heard, and I don't know it's true, that there's no season finale yet. Oh, Santa Clarita Diet. That's on Netflix. And I don't really care for that. There's too much. I have a thing where hearing barfing noises and seeing people throwing up makes me want to throw up. And there's a lot of barfing in that show. Spoiler alert. I'm sorry. But I do like iZombie, which is on Netflix also. I do like Drew Barrymore, but I just can't get behind all the barfing. You should be a stray dog chasing cat. Well, they aren't for everybody, but I kind of dig zombies. And I'll wave this at Curly since she was mad at me. Look, I got my delivery already. Gosh, the shipping is fast around here. Hey, Witchy, how are you? I'm waving my zombie animals at Curly. Thank you, Curly. I consider that a compliment of the highest order from you. Okay, so I am probably actually not going to get very much done with this today, but I'm going to try. Okay, so I wanted to do one with which one do I want to? I want to do one with a bag, and I want to do to add an extra bag to it, so I may put that here. So let me see what happens if I fold up at the bottom. I am. I was poking the curly with a stick. Probably taking my life into my own hands, right? I shall pay dearly for this. I do. I'm pretty sure my order's already in the mail or I'd be in big trouble right now. So, just saying. Okay, so I think we can put it on this side. I'll need to trim this part of the bottom off, but let's see what we're looking at here. Needs to come in just under the fold. So now I'm off script. I'm totally doing something that's not part of the original doohickey flappy thingy. Gone off the reservation. I don't know. Oh, there's my pencil. So let's just draw a line right there. We're gonna have a huge flappy thingy. We'll probably trim some of that off. Hold on. I'm gonna trim all of this part off because that's just gonna add a bunch of bulk. And then we'll cut some of this off because we don't need quite all of that. I should probably be using a paper trimmer for this. It's gonna be the end of the world, people. I'm off the reservation with scissors. I'm unsupervised. I have scissors and I'm not using a paper cutter. I'm pretty sure everything's going to end right now. So. How are you? Hi, Tammy, the crafting disaster. You got your paper today. You got the orange, right, Rose? The orange was you? I believe that is the truth. So let's see what we're going to do here. First of all, let's keep it right side up because you know I'll glue that. Uh-oh. Curly's feisty. She forgot her meds. I folded it crooked. How did I manage that? Fudge monkeys. Okay, it's too foldy at the top. Okay. I should have used my scoreboard. You know what the good news is? If I totally fuck this up, I have a couple extras. So if I really screw this up, there may be some hope for us. All right, let's see if that's actually, I think the bottom is folded crooked too. That's part of the problem. Ugh. Well, because the thing isn't. Okay. Well, first let's worry about if that's going to work. All right, let's see. I still can't find my corner wrench. Okay, so that's going to work, but we need to trim. We need to trim just a little bit of that off the bottom there. And I'm just going to glue that down because we're just making the bag a little bit shorter. Oh gosh, Curly didn't take any meds. Cat took too many. We're all just. Tammy, why aren't you taking your meds? Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm glad you're loving the orange. I'm glad. Look, orange paper bag. I think that might have been in your kit. All right, let's glue down this bottom here. Boy. You don't want to. Okay. Well, I can't argue with that kind of logic. You're entitled to not take your meds, I suppose. When to sick the Laura on you, you should be taking them because Laura's good at that sort of thing. I guess let's glue the bottom. It would help if I took the lid off the glue. JD, the birthday girl is in the house. The birthday girl is in the house. Today is JD's birthday. Just saying. Els is out in the other room, furiously invoicing people because she is on it. Okay. You just paid Elf because you want your goodies, right? All right, so let's get the. I just want these to agree with me, and they won't. They're like, we don't want to sit there nicely. We want to fall all over the place and be a pain in the tushy. Okay. Wow, Curly is like, wow. She definitely did not take her meds today. She's all sassy pants up in here. That explained why she wanted my zombies, and she wasn't very nice about it. But it could just be because the zombies are awesome. All right, let's get this lined up. And we're going to put it towards the top so they don't have to round the bottom of this stupid thingy. Let's see if I can pull that back towards the edge a little bit more. No, of course not. Now it's just stuck there. Okay. So we've added an extra. Up the dose for a few days. My lips were tingling. Oh no. Cat. Perfect response, JD. Perfect response. Okay, so. Well, make sure you take those meds tomorrow, JD. Goodness gracious. Or Curly. Can't have you in a padded room. What good would that do me? Okay, so we've got a little baggie on this side. Check out my baggie. Can put some stuff in there, and there'll be a pocket over here too. So we've just added a layer of goodness to that one. Woo! Moving right along. Okay, so let's see what else we can do here. So I have looked at the full video. So what we're making, what we're going to be making, and I might try to make today are the flippy, the pocket things that go here, the slash pockets. Yes, it can be very devastating for sure. And oops, and Witchy Be Right Back doesn't took off. Well, we woke up by Psycho laughing, blubbering at it. Oh. Well, at least it's never dull. Okay, so I think we might be making today the pockets that go here and here. And inside the pockets are supposed to be some tabs, some tags, and a little flip up notebooky type thing. What did she call it? I have a note. She called it a junkie notebook. Okay, so we're going to make the junkie notebook next week. So I'm going to look at anything else I want to add in as flippy thingies on this thing before I start with the slashy pockets for it. Because we have 3 total. So do we want to add anything to the black one? I think we might want to put something imagey in here before we put the pocket on. Janie! Oh, Janie's popped in just to say goodnight to us. We feel special. Well, you get some good rest, girl. I know you need it. Oh my gosh, JD, that is no fun at all. No fun. We are keeping you in our thoughts for a speedy recovery, as speedy as possible, Janie. And I love seeing you, so I'm glad you came in tonight. Woohoo! Let's see. Got some medical stuff in here. So the pocket's going to be down here, and it's not going to take up the whole page. But I want whatever I put on here. So that's going to take up, let me trim this page down. I think this might be the one, people. This might be the one. Let me trim this down a little bit first. Where did my paper trimmer go? Found it. All right, let me put my glue over here, maybe. I don't know. I got to do something about my workspace. That's all I'm saying. Especially before mixed media tomorrow. Oh, We cannot have the shenanigans going on while we're having mixed media. There's definitely not enough room here. Okay, and I don't really care that the page is a little bit ripped. I want it a little bit below that, so let's turn it this way then, so that the straight edge is over here. Yeah, that's a good idea. Put the straight edge against the thing. So I think we want it right about there. Oh, that's perfect. Got it. All right, and then we have to trim a little bit off anyway. So let's start by trimming it. I should probably measure. Let's see. I think this was about 6 inches across. Let's see. Oops, not centimeters. Oh, that's about, it's a little less than 5.5, or a little more than 5.5. So let's trim it, I think maybe to 5 1/4. Let's see what happens at 5 1/4. Right about there. Let's see. That doesn't seem right. Let me put this over here. No, yep, that's about right. So let's trim just a smidge off this side so that we don't have a bunch of white space right by the edge of the thing. Good night, Rose. Thank you for stopping in and visiting with us. I know creepy's not exactly your bag, but I appreciate you stopping by and visiting with us. That is awesome-tastic. Okay, we'll keep that scrap for later. Let's see how this works out. Okay, so we got a little black border around it. Perfect. It's perfect. I'm happy with it. Brown paper everywhere. Scraps. I can't breathe. Ah. Okay. So yeah, I like that on there, definitely. I think we might need some inked edges. Okay. Let's see about inked edges. First, Amy must find an ink pad. And we'll go with Gothic Purple. We're doing it. I'd stay longer. Oh, I bet. The heat will wear you out just as much as working hard. If you're working hard and you've got the heat, just the worst. But I appreciate you coming in, Rose, and I'm glad you're enjoying your orange papers. Make sure you craft with those. Don't just hoard them. They get lonely in a box. Have a great evening and a fantastic weekend. And Tina's bailing on us too, but she's got a fun weekend with her granddaughter. Thank you for coming in and visiting with us. Enjoy your lovely weekend. We will miss you for sure. Now, I did want to round the corners on this, but I still have not found my stinking corner rounder. If I were a corner rounder, where would I be? Everybody's bailing on me. It's just going to be me in here crafting. I will That's okay. I'm okay with being alone. It would be way better if I could find my corner rounder. Someone, no names given, might need to clean their desk. It could be me. It could be. Shh, don't tell. It'll be our little secret. Oops. Our little secret. Okay, well, it's definitely, my guess is going to be it fell down off the desk into the abyss that is the left-hand side of my desk. You see a 2-year-old corner rounder? Ah, well, you're clever. Clever girl. Because I wanted to round the corners on this. You know what? I'll be right back. I'm going to see if I can beg one off Els just for this video. Because she's got 900 of them. I shall return. She loaned me one. It's a miracle. I trust in your glue bottle method, Carla, but I am not good at cutting things. Now I'm gonna have to ink this again, huh? Oh, it's not working. Doesn't like me. We may not be rounding any corners. We may be forced to use Carla's method. This corner rounder does not like me. Oh, that one went fine. Uh-oh. Just the one edge doesn't like me. Well, we'll ink it and pretend like we meant for it to do that. How about them apples? Okay. It'll just be a little jaggedy, but it's a Halloween thing, so it's okay if it's a little jaggedy. Now let's see if it'll work on the cardstock. That will be the one that I'll have a fit over, right? All right. I don't like this one. This one doesn't work nice. It has a weird thing on it. Oh, well. Beggars can't be choosers. Well, I can round it with mine when I find it. But for now, it will do. Okay, so we're going to put this side on here just like that. Let's get some glue on. Let's get our glue on. I will have to try that going forward until I can. I'm sure it's on the left side of my desk. It probably just fell off the edge. But, you know, that's an abyss of paper at the moment for the kit that's coming out on Monday. Oh, I'm really hating this glue bottle right now. Hold on. I think I see my other glue bottle. Okay. Oh, there's the lid. We don't want to lose the lid. That would be terrible. But let me see if I can get that other one that has better flow. I think. Come on. There it is. Got it. Okay. So, aside from Elsa's Tales, did you guys do anything fun today? Were you working? Were you playing? I know it's Friday. It's probably a work day for a lot of you. That's probably too much glue, but we're going to go with it. All right, that's going to be too near the top. We're going to wind up with it. Let me just smooch that out a little bit. Okay. Here we go. I think I just glued that on there upside down. I did. Let me pull that back off there. Yep. Okay. There we go. Now the question is, can Amy find her bone folder? Aha. Bone folder. Don't tell Els, but I'm going to break out my glue stick over here just for a minute. Just to do a couple of these little edges here. Shh, don't tell. Okay. And this corner might be loose too. Yep, just a little bit right there. And then I'll just move on. I use the back end of the scissors all the time. This end right here. That is my backup scissors, by the way. My desk the desk trolls are in fine form this week. I've lost 2 pairs of scissors, my corner rounder, a bottle of glue, and a list. It was an important list too. It's the stuff I'm trying to buy for my. You love that page of paper. This is from that medical dictionary that I tea-dyed. I have lots of it. And some of it may wind up in a kit coming up. Hint, maybe. Okay, so that will be nice right there. Now the question is, do we want another flippy flappy thing over here? Do we want anything else flippy flappy, or are we good with the way this is? And just put the pockety thing on there. Okay, so we'll open it up. There'll be a pocket here, or a pocket there, holding some stuff. A pocket here with a little notebook slidey thingy. And yeah, and look, it even came apart in signatures. Some of there's always a few single pages, but a lot of it came up in signatures. So I think it will be totally fun to put in a kit coming up. Possibly in the swap meet. Maybe. Depends on what I can actually get dyed in the meantime. The dyeing is absolutely banana balls, I'm telling you. Okay, so what did she say I needed for the pocket? What size was the front pocket? I needed different notes here. Okay, so 10 inches by 11 inches was the pockety thing. I have to decide what I want. Let's see. How far does the wordy part of this go? Only to 5 inches. That's not going to do it. Let's see what I've got going on over here. That is Christmas paper. That is so not going to work for me. Okay. Let's see. Elsa's flea markety. Hi, Darla. Flea markety swap meet thing that she's holding on Saturday the 14th at noon our time. So that's 1, 2, and 3 across the country. I'm going to be doing a small sale in there. Laura, I think, is doing something. Happy Ray, I think. And I can't remember the other people, but you work like a canine today. I bet. They work you hard at your 4-letter word. Yay, Darla. I'm so glad it came. I was worried when you said it hadn't come yet. I was like, but it's been a hot minute. It's been like more than a week. Okay, so I need something this is not long enough or wide enough. Okay, I gotta think about this for a second because I need a pretty big sheet of paper. So do I maybe want to use, what do I have that's book pagey? Book pagey. I gotta think about it for a second. Let me see how big these papers are. Hold on. I'm gonna lean way over to the side. And I knocked a bunch of stuff over. Fantastic. Okay. What size are these? Ruler. Not wide enough, but definitely long enough. I need a monster book page for this. So maybe I will not make a multi-fold pocket thingy. Maybe I'll just make a pocket that goes across. Let me find the page that I like. What am I selling in the flea market? Well, on Monday, I'm having my fall/Halloween multi-color paper pack thing. And so I'm trying to do a complimentary pack that's some book pages and some other stuff that's tea-dyed that tends towards the creepy-ish. So I'm going to have, I hope those. I'm going to have some ring-bound journals that I worked on. You all have probably seen them before. But I've made some additions to them, and they'll have an ephemera pack to go with it. I am not responsible for naked boobies happening over here. I'm just looking for something that I like to make a pocket on the back of this page. Oh, you had to do a huge catch-up? Ooh, oh my gosh, that's a lot. That is a lot. Kind of like that. All right, let's see. That might be an option. I like the handwritten part of that. If I do it something like that, let's see. Let me see if I can get this page out of here. And then I've got a few interesting paper colors that I was experimenting with. So I have like 2 or 3 packs of paper that aren't for any kits or anything. And I thought I might try them out at the swap meet before they go in the store. So some papery things and some not papery things. When the next one rolls around, if I'm able to get in again, I will have some handmade things, some different handmade things in there. And I may have a banner pack in there too. I've almost got one banner pack complete. So I may have 1 or 2 of the banner packs in there. Okay. Let's see. Let me go over here. Is this the one with the... Okay, so I'm going to do the pocket for this one. There are some boobies going on in here. All right, so I think I want... Let me go ahead and remove the second half of that sheet. That's right, I said it, sheet. So, hopefully it will go okay. I'm comfortable with my paper packs and selling. I get really nervous about selling anything else because that's how I am. All right, so let's see. Or I could do... maybe should have left that part on the bottom. Because I forgot about a flap. Carla, no sleeping is here. So yeah, so that's kind of what I'm selling, and I'm not even sure what other sellers are selling. To be honest with you, I have not been paying attention. Okay, so let's take this at the top of this flower and see what happens. Okay, so it's not a perfect square, so this is not going to work perfectly here. Kind of want the whole flower thing to go on there. That's a little much. over here. And we need a flappy thing. Hi, Donna. How are you? Welcome, welcome. I'm trying to figure out a pocket on this silly Halloween thing that I am making. Trying to get it a little bit even. It's still not quite agreeing with me. Okay, so let's fold that up. We gotta have a flappy thingy there too. Okay, so no, we don't want to have all that bulk right there, so I'm gonna trim that. Excuse me. All right, we're getting a pocket thingy going over here. To trim the top up there. I'm doing good. Yes, it's Halloweenies. Curly, your paper came today? Yay. You ordered the black, right? Black like your soul. It's not quite straight. So we're definitely going to cut that down. So that's a little thick right there, though. So we're going to cut off that part of it. All right, I think what we got what's passing for a pocket on this side. Black like your socks. Ah, good one, good one. Ew, Carla. At least my paper didn't come at the same time as the property tax. That might put a bad taste in your mouth about the whole thing, yeah? Okay, so let's glue down this flappy part. So we don't need that coming back up. Uh-oh. You have enough that you need a container. You know what that means, Kat? Time to do some crafting. Because it should not be catching up with you. It's for using, not hoarding. Just saying. You have an obsession with paper and storage containers. That's okay. I think that's a lot of us, don't you? I think that might be quite a few of us. Okay, I need to trim the bulk off the side. Cut that edge. Okay. I think actually I don't need that at all. that flap would probably be just a smidge smaller. Going off the reservation again. I'm using my scissors. Okay. This thing is Amy will make. I promise. I'm not going to be like, no more paper for you. I will be happy to get you some paper. Happy to make you more. And within reason, pretty much any color you want. I mean, all you got to do is, you know what I'm thinking of? And then I will put that in my hat, in my metaphorical hat, because I don't have an actual hat. And start working on getting that done for you. Getting closer with the rainbow kits. Those are still looking for somewhere between the middle and the end of October. No, that's not really. Uh-oh, I made a thing on my paper. Oh, no. My hands are dirty. Now I'll have to put some ephemera or something there. Your frowny sorting hat. Yes, that's it. Oh, there you, okay. I can support that. I can definitely support that. I made a spot, so we're going to have to figure out something to put there. Because my fingers have dye on them, then that's what happens. I should have inked this. I suck. The crafting police are going to come for me. They're not going to let me. Not going to let me craft anymore. No crafting for you. You know, Inky. This corner round really sucks. I will not be buying one of these. Okay. I'm going to see if I can maybe get some on the edges here without screwing anything up too badly. You know how it goes, though. You try to fix things and you make them worse. At least I do anyway. Okay. So now I notice we need just a smidge of glue up here. We didn't quite get it all the way to the top. And we need a smidge of glue down here. Didn't quite make it all the way over to the end. And now, let me use my bone folder so I don't rub my dirty fingers all over. And I wash my hands too. That's the sad thing. Such is the way of life with I know there are some people that are very much looking forward to that rainbow kit. And I am doing my best to get it out there. Okay, so we're going to have to do something there. I've made a spot. And I have some baby wipes, but I don't know if that's going to come up. So let's have a look at that and see if it comes off. Maybe. I don't know. Ooh, it came off. It's a miracle. I don't want to rub it with my hand, though, to wipe the excess moisture off. It's a catch-22. I did it. I fixed it. Look at that. The world is surely going to end now. I fixed something that I screwed up crafting with. It's perfect. Okay, you guys might not be in love with this pocket, but I'm in love with this pocket. And it'll be wide enough for our little flippy, what did she call it? I already forgot what she called it. Junkie notebook. For a junkie notebook. Envelopes with like a belly band to hold more stuff in addition to the pocket. So I think what we might be, I love this pocket. I love it. Okay, so it's official. We're going to say that the Dark Woods now has at least one resident hag, and it's got fairies. Okay, so let's think about this. Size these are. This is not going to be long enough. Although I could make a pocket. A pocket. You know me, how I love pockets. Make an extra pocket ticky thing. What do you think? Pocket? Nobody voted. Okay. see. Ooh, I think maybe we could get that whole guy and his beard on there. He's kind of fun. Pockets are always good. I think we're going to do this guy on this particular, and maybe I'll put the words on this pocket. Okay, so let me cut out this guy. I successfully used a baby wipe to clean something. I feel so good. Usually I just make the whole thing worse. So let's go right at the top of this guy. It's kind of just above this. I think that's about right. We'll save the little bits of words. We might be able to use those in a snippet. Yes, I said the word snippet. Surely I'm going to be murdered in the middle of the night by crafting fairies. Okay, so I'm only going to cut to the bottom of, like, right there, because I don't want to cut those fairy dudes. I want to be able to use those somewhere else, maybe as a pocket. Oh, check that out. Check me out. How you like me now? All right, let's go ahead and cut that all the way across, because that could be definitely fun for something. And that's definitely a thing that I would want to use. Don't you think? I think. All right, so we've got the guy, and my cutter is cutting really rough, which is okay, because I'm kind of liking it with this, with the way this looks. Let's see. Ooh, look, I got it just about right. Let's see if we can round some corners. Are we rounding some corners? So you guys have a vote. I set aside 2 hours for this. Oh no, I made it even worse. Oh boy. That was not good. Oh boy. All right, I'm gonna try and wing it a little bit with the, oh, we really went a little off the rails over here. Wish me luck. I have scissors. And then we're gonna have to round that right along there. All right. This is just not coming out right. Weirdest corners ever. All right. Yep. All right. We're just going to have to live with it how it is. Oh, hoodlums are on Curly's grass. Oh, no. Are we the hoodlums? Am I the hoodlum? You want brownies like the forest-dwelling brownies that clean your house in mythology, or you want chocolate gooey brownies with chewy edges? It's not exactly the same thing. One of these things is not like the other. All right, I'm going to have to get under my desk and find my corner rounder before next week. We cannot continue on this way. We simply cannot. Things I didn't think about before I made this journal that are now going to live to haunt me. Because I didn't think this all the way through. I was just like, I'm going to do a craft with me and see what happens. Yep. This is what happens when you don't plan, people. This is what happens. I mean, it's not the end of the world. But there is definitely no planning involved here. Thanks, Curly. Wouldn't want anybody to forget that. One gesture is so like another these days. Okay. Let's put him on there. I kind of dig him. And there's the silence of a crafter thinking too hard. Okay, so these look very disapproving. They'll take either kind, but preferably the food ones. Oh, I was going to make that into a pocket. I failed. Okay. We'll do a little skinny belly band over here. And then we'll make a tag to tuck in there. Or I could put a tiny little pocket over here. Okay, thinking on that for a minute. We'll think about that side for a minute. I do like the decoration though. And then there's supposed to be another pockety thing here too. So I think we should cover this with an image and then put a nice pocket on it. Yeah. Oh, Darla, your dogs are wrecks. I'm sure they're doing exactly so. What I'm putting in the sale, so Monday I'm having my regular mid-month mini kit release, which is the fall paper pack. Some of you saw a preview the other day, and for my Patreons, the people that come, if you come tomorrow to the mixed media at 4:00, I'll be showing you a sample of all the colors, so you'll get to see just a sample of all the colors before the kit is ready fully on Monday. But I have the last of it went into the die batch tonight, so I'll have enough out to show you tomorrow. And it's the mad dash to the end at this point. But in Bima's flea market, yard sale, swap meet thing, whatever we're calling it these days, I am selling some ring bound journals. A couple of those. I have a complement to the fall kit, which will be a tea-dyed portion of some of these dictionary pages that you've seen, a couple of those, and some other fun things I found along the same theme. They're the ones from before, the ones that are already made. I did make a couple of additions to the covers, and it's going to come with an ephemera pack. I'm putting together an ephemera pack this week. I've got some ideas floating around in my head for what might look nice with those. It will be between 2 and 5 of those. I have 7, but one is going to Carhartt for the next auction, along with a couple of paper packs. And then we'll have the tea-dyed portion, which this will be part of it for sure. There's no way I can lie to you about that. So this will be part of it. And I have to make sure I've dyed all because I don't think I have enough pages dyed. So I got to figure out where I set the rest of that book. I'm having logistics issues at the moment. And then, I asked JP if they would be interested in it, and she gave me a thumbs up. So I'll be sending one of those ring bound journals, a couple of the orange and black paper packs. I think 2 black ones and an orange one. And then they're getting 2 of the fall paper packs as well. So those will all be going to Carhartt. So in addition to the tea-dyed kit that will contain this and several other creepy related items that could work well with the fall pack that's coming out on Monday, the journals, and then 2, right now I have 2 test colors that I did that I will be offering up. I did show one in a live, and Kat has already seen it in person, I think, at this point, or we'll see it in person soon. And then the final thing is I think I'm going to have between 1 and 3 banner kits sets available. I think you've seen those before, Darla. They're the ones with the book pages and some scrapbooking paper turned into banners. It's mostly going to be book pages this time, but there will be between 1 and 3 of those. It depends on how much I can get cut in the meantime while I'm doing my paper packs and everything. So, but I don't have a lot coming in the sale, and I'm super nervous about it. We'll see how it goes. So, what do we want to put on the front of this? I'm just looking at some papers over here on the side. Give me a second, peeps. Maybe I want to bring back that book and see if I can find. This one seems to be the way of the. Let's see what we can find in here that I might like for this. Yeah, so I thought I would make up a couple of those. See if I can come up with a kind of an image that matches the other ones that will fit on that envelope. So yeah, I'm kind of in Halloween mode, so that's where my brain is. Let's see. It's a little bit too big for that. I'm so comfortable with the paper kits. I come on and I sell my one thing. Selling anything else really makes me nervous. I've got to be honest with you. Remember, I'm not responsible for boobies or anything else that happen to appear in these images. It's just a book full of stuff. Let's see, maybe I'm looking for a color one this time. Although he's quite fun. I like that guy, but I think he's too tall. Let me grab another one of these envelopes. Got a pile of them. Yeah, when it's stuff I've actually made that's not paper, I'm a big giant chicken. Okay, Kat, thank you for coming in. Do get some sleep if you are able. Ooh, that might work. That's definitely an option. Sweetest of dreams. So let's see what else. I'm liking him. We might do him. Ooh, look at the frog. There's a frog. We'll have to see. Although he is a little bit the same color as the envelope, so what I'm searching for is perhaps something in. Is Darla going out too? No, Kat's saying goodnight to Darla. Okay. I thought Darla was going away too. Well, that will definitely fit with even the words in it, and it's got some color to it. So there's an option. You guys can't really even see what I'm looking at, can you? That's an option because it's about the same size as the envelope. So let's see what else we get. Okay. Well, you get some rest, and I am going to try and be up to visit at the, this is going to be for a journal cover, so I can't use that. And I will try and be, I'm often up all night dyeing the paper, so it'll be a toss-up on if I'm going to make it or not. But I like her. Ooh, that's a possibility too. Now I've got 3 going on. Oh, okay. So there and there. Hope we won't get all his wings. All right, I think I may have, ooh, I like the Murrows. I think I like, look at the schnoz on that guy. I think think I want to use her. Oh, that's a thing. Okay, I think we're going to go with her. So we'll just tear the page out. All right, so we've got a ragged edge. Let me get one of those tearing. I'm going to get a tearing ruler. Oh boy. All right. Since the edge is torn so raggedy, we'll just do the whole thing in a raggedy tear. Okay, thank you for stopping in. I know this is on late. I haven't decided if we're going to keep this at 9 o'clock, if we're going to move it to 6 o'clock like everything else. Just because that's kind of my preferred time. But I wanted to see how a late night thing worked. So if you guys have feedback on you would prefer it to be earlier, I'm not opposed. I'm just testing out the late night thing. Sweet dreams to you, hon. I'll see you tomorrow at the auction, hopefully. I can pry my butt out of bed. Els is here, though, and she's helping Witchy out. So she may be able to yell at me to get my butt out of bed. All right, let's see how much of this is actually going to fit on this envelope. So we can get right down to the word disturbing, maybe. We're going to go with a little bit less. Ah! I made a farting noise. That was exciting. Okay. And then there were 11. Let's see, what can I tell you? I can tell you that it was gorgeous this morning, like 75-ish degrees. And then it was 107 this afternoon. That is quite a, but then as it was starting to get dark, oh my gosh. Mike had me open up the garage because I was just in there sweating while I was putting in the papers. And, uh-oh, where'd that baby wipe go? Here we go. This is permanent ink, so we may be stuck with it. Oh, well, it is what it is. So we're going to let that dry for a minute. It's leaving purple marks. So, yeah, so once he opened up the garage while I was standing out there, it was very nice. But it was muggy in the garage, and so I have already gone off the reservation with this whole thing. I wonder, I could leave this open on the one side, and then it could be kind of a pocket tucky thingy. I think I'll do that. I think I'll just glue it on 3 sides. But I gotta let it dry for a second. You gotta let it dry. That ink is wet and the paper's glossy. What's in front of this? Uh-oh. Oh, crap. Well, made my whole thing go away. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, so We're going to let that dry for a little while, and we'll just kind of... Uh-oh. I've done a thing. I've made it backwards. No, I think we're just going to have to do it backwards now. We're just going to have to live with it. I didn't pay attention, and I glued some stuff on backwards. Okay, so that's the new front now. The universe is upside down. Oh my. I've done it now. Wonder if I can still salvage this. Perfect. I'll just live with it the way it is. It'll just open backwards because that's how I am. Okay, so we're going to glue this down on 3 sides. Let's see if she's dry enough yet, or if there's still stuff coming off on here. Where do I want to test that at? Let's test that on a white sheet of paper. Because the paper is a little bit glossy. All right. So we're going to glue her down. We'll just have to cover up some of the washi tape. We're going to glue her down so that she's actually a pocket on this side. And we'll put something in there. We'll make her a little tucky spot. And it's this side that needs to be glued. Maybe we'll even have a tucky thing in there that has a tab on it. All the chatty ladies went out of the room. Now it's just me talking to myself again. Okay. So inside there, we'll tuck a little something with a little tabby on it. That'll be fun. Liking it so far. Okay, so since we've gone with this upside down, I'll have to replace the washi tape. I'll have to get some and turn it the other way. Because that's glued down. It's never coming off now. Okay, so somebody... Yeah. So like that, then like that, then like that. Okay. Nope. Like that. So this will just open the opposite of what it normally does. Okay, so might as well cover the other envelope fronts with something. Let's see. I do think I want a little belly band on the back of that one. So what do we have for that? That's Christmas paper. Let's look at our scraps from the thingy. What about... I have some black lace. Hold on. Let's see if I can come up with something I like. There's a lot of that, but that's not right for this application. Oh boy. And that's a little wide. It takes up the whole envelope. Okay, so that's not going to work. And I'm not sure what, so we'll save this for next time because I want to put a thin belly band on there, but I think I might want to use lace. And I don't know where my lace jar is at the moment. Okay, so let's think. This is a tattered envelope. It is very, very tattered. Let's try edging this real quick so that it matches. All right. So next week I will have stuff ready to go for the rest of these. I'll have some stuff picked out so you don't have to watch me pick things out. And we'll get a bunch of this done. We'll actually probably almost finish these next week. And then we'll just have the back journaling thing that Brooke added to add on the following week. And then we'll be done with these and we'll move on to, I have a kit of paper that Alice gave me to make something out of. And that's the next project we're going to work on. And yes, that is in fact also Halloween. So just be aware. I'm okay that it's a little smudgy in there because there's going to be stuff in there. So there, I'll do that so it's the same. All right. Okay. This little thing down there. Let's see, what do I want on the orange part? We're going to look for scraps. Okay, so we have, that's probably two same. We have more scraps than this. Other papers. Scrap black. I'm missing part of my stash. All right, well, I seem to be the only one in here chatting at the moment, so we'll call it quits on this. I'll have some stuff picked out, and we'll just be gluing it down. And I'll have the so I can show you exactly how to make the front slash pocket for this and the middle pocket here. And I think we're going to do one more paper bag, but we're going to do a tea-dyed one in the third notebook. So let's see. This one's got to start with the paper bag here, which is fun. We're going to still do a pocket here and a pocket here. And I'll have the stuff cut out to put on the envelope fronts, whether it's belly bands or whatever. I'll have all the stuff picked out so we can power through this a little more quickly. Thank you, Tammy. That's very sweet. This is where, for this one, this is where that little scrappy, junky notebook is going to go, which was cute when Joy DeFee made it. So, but I will come back. I'll have all the stuff for each of the three because there's the other one still in here somewhere. But that way you don't have to watch me struggle through picking. So yeah, this one's going to be backwards now. So let's see, which way does it go? It goes this way. So it's going to open backwards now this way. Since it's Halloween, it can be backwards, right? And I'll get this. I'm glad you like Halloween. It's one of my favorite things. And everybody's doing Christmas, which is all well and good. I am going to make a Christmas one. But I'll get this swapped around so that it's facing the right way. I'll have things picked out, and we'll be ready to make these pockets, the junky notebook for each one. And I'll have the middle part planned out. And then we'll also add on, Brooke added on a thing to the back of this. So, yeah, I'm just going to have to cut this cover down a smidge, I think. We'll do something. I'll figure it out. We will figure it out. Yeah. So, that's where we're at. No Christmas hat. I am starting, I started on August the 1st, 92 days of horror / Halloween. And I am watching at least a minimum of, where did I put my list? So here's I have not watched a movie today, and I'm getting close, so I'm going to have to start my movie for today. But I did watch 3 yesterday, so I'm a little bit ahead of the game. I'm just going to watch and it can even be a fall-oriented movie. I'm done with summer. I'm ready for fall, and even though it's 900 degrees outside, I'm going with fall. I'm going to watch horror movies. I'm going to make Halloween stuff. And so that's what's coming up with all of the Hanging in the Hollows. Will be a lot of Halloween crafting. It's so hot here in the desert. I'm not having it. So on my Wednesdays, the magazine Harvest, it's Patreon, which posts live for anybody to watch. The following week, I will be doing updates of this list. So if you are into, you're in Arizona. That's where I moved from. I moved from the Phoenix, South Scottsdale area, and it's hotter there longer. We're having cooler evenings, so that's mitigating it a little bit. But I'm still over it. It's August. I'm ready for fall, and this is my stake. I'm staking my little bit of my tenacity into the. I'm gonna make it fall in my head no matter what. So hopefully some other people will join me. I know Halloween's not everybody's bag, but I'm going to have fun with it. Y'all can do your Christmas in July and August. I'm there with you too. I'm just not feeling Christmas right now. So however you guys are spending your days and nights, I hope it brings you great joy and happiness. Thank you for hanging out with me here tonight. Until I see you in one of my lives or in a live in somebody else's box somewhere, I wish you the happiest of crafting. Bye, 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 bye. The end. Good night, Tammy. Thanks for hanging with me.